Good afternoon, Titans. I'm Xander, and you're watching Cen10 News. From the various activities going around the school to internet trends and much more, this will be a show you don't want to miss. Well, spring break is almost here, and it could not get here soon enough. For our many Titans out there, especially those suffering from senioritis, a week from school is exactly what we need. But before you go see the Batman or spend a week playing Elden Ring, there are some things that you need to be aware about spring break. So I'm going to hand it over to Brody to let you handle it the responsible way.
Later this afternoon, thousands of FISD students will tear through the halls with screams of joy as they prepare for their week-long hiatus from education. In all the excitement and chaos, it can be easy for students to make beginner mistakes that would ruin their well-deserved absences. Here's how you can make plans to have a safe and exciting spring break. First, you'll want to choose a fantastic destination. Every year, thousands of spring breakers flock to the beaches of Florida and the bustling cities of the world. Whether you're looking for some fun in the sun or would prefer to take in the glorious sights, there's a vacation that fits everyone's pace. Next, make sure to pack all of your essential travel items. If you're going somewhere warm, don't forget to pack your swimsuit, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Going on any long flights or car rides? Make sure you have all of your devices charged up, with plenty of movies, TV shows, and games downloaded to pass the time. Finally, and most importantly, have fun. This will be the first almost normal spring break we've had in a long time. The fun part of the destination is the journey to get there. Life moves pretty quickly, and if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Have an outstanding spring break, Titans. This has been Brody Cen for Cen10 News.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but this break is going to go by way too fast. Come to think of it, it was 2 years ago after spring break that everything went wrong in the first place. And to think that 2 years later we'd still be experiencing the effects of the pandemic, it's crazy. Here's Trent with more information on this surprising milestone.
Well, Titans, it's been 2 years. 2 years since the world as we knew it changed forever. Within those 2 years, we've had some good, some bad, and even some downright awful experiences. But today, let's take a look at some Titans and see how the pandemic has affected their lives.
It feels weird, because I remember when I first heard that schools were going to be shut down for a week, and then 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, and it was a whole problem, and then it wasn't. It's just so much has happened in between them, then and now.
It honestly doesn't feel like it's been that long. Like, it almost feels like it's been both longer and shorter than that now. I guess just because that's become our life, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it should have been 2 years.
The pandemic is just a regular thing to me now. I just accepted the fact, but hopefully it ends soon.
It impacted my ability to do what I'm passionate about, which is theater. Of course, theater is something that involves a lot of people being very close together, and that really didn't mess well with COVID.
Well, at the beginning, I couldn't really go out much. I kind of stayed home a lot. I didn't really leave the house, like, at all. I'm both closer to and more distant from people at the same time.
So first we went all virtual, and then that was a kind of weird experience, because then you don't go to school, you just sit at home all day instead of going to school. So that was pretty life-changing to me. But now we're back here, and then things are slightly different. more stuff on computers, but that's about it.
Thank you for that, Trent. I can't believe that I entered this pandemic as a sophomore and now I'm about to graduate high school this May. But enough about me. Let's see what has all our Titans here at Centennial hooked, such as the various companies started by our school's brilliant entrepreneurs. Take it away, Owen.
Started as part of Centennial's entrepreneurship class, Hooked is a company focused on turning old, unwanted articles of clothing into newer sweaters, hats, and even jewelry. The Frisco ISD Business Incubator Program aims to offer students an authentic entrepreneurship experience. Students get the chance to turn their ideas into an actual business pitch. Megan Patel, Katie Lester, Minu Ramkumar, Priya Verma, Shahida Yalavarthi, and Akshaya Avdila all started Hooked as a sustainable crochet clothing brand tackling clothing waste. Through this, they've begun to understand how to analyze business opportunities so they can research and develop a plan to promote their business. You can buy any of their products at their website. I'm Owen Davis with Cen10 News.
Now, of course, that's not all that's been going on here at Centennial recently. But if I were to sit here and try to list out everything that's happened, we would be here for a very long time. So instead, let's take a look at the highlights.
With course selection season ending, many of our sports departments have started tryouts, especially cheer. Here's Coach Jones on the 2022 cheer tryouts.
The mandatory events for cheer are taking place on February 28th, which is the parent mandatory meeting. That is, if you check out our Instagram or Twitter. March the 21st through the 23rd is the tryout clinic, where you come and we teach you the cheers and the chants and the process. The March 26th is the judges tryouts, and that will take place here with 4 other schools. And then we move straight into the announcement of who makes the squads, which we're hoping is March the 26th. If not, if something's happened, if there's a delay, it's April 1st. You have to be up on all of your credits. You have to be passing at the time of tryouts. And then you have to be a current 9th grade can only try out for 9th grade. JV can only be 10th grade. And then the varsity squad is only the juniors and the seniors. It is a huge time commitment. The girls work and the guys work very hard, whether they're mascot or cheerleader. And they work every Monday and Wednesday after school. Those are our true practice days. We start in August working on lots of UIL and starting to get ready for pep rallies. So they are qualified judges that are looking at the tryout process, but it's based on jumps, it's based on knowing the cheer and a chant, and it's based on knowing the dance that goes along with it. I will say that the girls work very hard. They are trying to get their vision out there and trying to improve what they do spirit-wise, and they are truly working on including all of the spirit, like doing the soccer and the softball and the baseball, not only just football and basketball, but also supporting everything that goes on in the school.
Good luck to all our Titans who are trying out for the cheer team. On the other side of our sports department, our bowling team has been working hard this season. Here's Prana with an update.
Sure, the cheer team sounds interesting, but another team that you may not know about is the Centennial bowling team. Here's some information about it. So what's your position on the bowling team?
I am considered team captain. There's not really positions in bowling, but I'm the anchor, which means it's kind of complicated. There's baker matches, and that's where it really matters, but you're pretty much going up against the other team's best bowlers.
How long have you been on the team, or how long has the big team been around?
The team has been around for probably, I'd say probably 7 or 8 years at the least, and I've been on the team since I was a sophomore, so 3 years now.
Nice. Do you know how many people are on it?
Currently there is 5 people on varsity, and there's 8 people on JV, and then there's two girls, but then there's, so 3 girls. And
where do you guys practice?
we practice at Strikes every single Wednesday.
So what consists of a practice? What do y'all do? Like, is there any exercises, any workouts?
No, there's no working out or anything. You just bowl.
You just bowl, that's it? Like,
yeah, you bowl, and I walk around and help people. Coaches walk around and help
really?
people. And
This doesn't seem as intense as,
It can get intense in the aspect of our coach wants to take it seriously, but it's pretty chill, laid back, good time with friends and stuff.
All right, the big question, how does somebody join the team if they want to? Is there like a process?
They could simply reach out to somebody on the bowling team and just say, hey, I want to join the team. If they could find me and contact me, I could get that set up as well. And then they would just show up at the next practice, and the coach would decide whether or not they could be on the team. You just got to be serious about it, and you can make the team.
If you're interested in joining the bowling team, be sure to reach out to Colton or any of the team captains. There are lots of different clubs and teams here at Centennial which have been remarkable lately. Here's Andrew with more news on that.
Absolutely, Pranit. Centennial clubs have been busy. Their hard work has paid off too, with several organizations winning at their activities. Let's showcase some of these clubs' successes. Centennial swim team recently had their district competition, with several swimmers state-bound.
Well, we're taking nine athletes that are going to swim at state, 2 more that are alternates, and then we've got our diver, so a total of 12 athletes are traveling. I'm just really proud of them, and I'm excited to see what they do at state.
I placed 3rd in the 100 breaststroke and 8th in the 50 free.
I placed 3rd for 1 meter diving.
I was just thinking about how lucky I was to be there with me and all the other people. And I was very grateful for my places.
I was really happy with how I finished, and it was just like an amazing experience, like being on the podium and everyone there watching you.
The base art competition was held on February 12th, and students submitted their best artwork to be judged.
The base art competition went super well this year. We had our most successful year as a school. So in all, there's about 1,700 artworks that were submitted to base in our whole region. And out of that 1,700, we had 15 advance to the state round, which is the most Centennial's ever had.
Our wrestling team also found success at their district competition.
This year our team has achieved 2nd place at the district tournament, which is pretty exciting. It's actually 10 years where we've been 1st or 2nd in Frisco, so that was a huge accomplishment. And we just had the regional tournament, and we're taking 3 kids to the state tournament this week in Houston, so huge accomplishments for this group this year. Hope Elliott's going to be our first girls state qualifier since 2014, so we're very proud of her. Titan Volk is ranked number 1 in the state, and Yassine Sazdini is ranked number 4 in the state, looking to take home some medals this week.
At the state wrestling competition, Titan Volk took home the title of state champion, and Yassine Sestini was the runner-up. The Robotics Club attended a competition in Austin, Texas on February 12th and did exceptionally well for their first ever tournament.
So we actually had a lot of success. One thing is that we went to a competition in Austin, and there were 50 teams to be there. And out of those 50 teams, 3 of our teams made it to the final round, and one of them even won the entire competition. I feel like overall it was a really enjoyable experience.
It's clear that our Titans have been doing amazing. Be sure to congratulate them for all of their achievements. Keep up the great work, Titans. This has been Andrew Jones with Cen10 News.
A very special congratulations to Cen10 News' own Hope Elliott for advancing to state in wrestling. But that's not all that's been going on in Centennial lately. There are many events that a lot of our Titans simply aren't aware of. Here's Lauren to present one such event.
Many Titans are not aware of what Titan Tuesdays are and what it has to offer. To put it simply, Titan Tuesday is a time where students attending Centennial High School go out to places after school. Titan Tuesdays happen not every Tuesday, but are held every 3rd Tuesday of every month, either at Strikes and also in and out. Some people have also wanted to possibly do them at Andy's or Chick-fil-A as well. However, it's currently up to the student council to decide on it. It's great for students to take a break from their hard studies and have time where they can relax a bit outside their own house. To find out more information on events like this, make sure to go and check out our Centennial High School website. We hope to see you there. Have a great day, Titans. This is Lauren with Cen10 News.
Thank you, Lauren. I had no idea that was a thing. But that does remind me of something else a lot of Titans might not know about. And that would of course be that last month, several of our Titans got to meet the mayor of Frisco. Now here's a conveniently prepared segment by Shonik and Vinian about just that.
Hey Titans, it's Vinian. Early in February, many students met the Mayor of Frisco for a talk. These students, including Armand Ball, have represented how our Titans are prospering among the rest. Let's see what they did.
Earlier in February, at the Frisco City Hall, Armand Ball and the other members of the Rise for Blue organization had a council meeting for Domestic Sex Trafficking Awareness Month, with one of the members of the council including Mayor Jeff Cheney. Here is more information from the kids themselves.
Hi, we're the Rise for Blue campaign. My name is Trisha.
My name is Sabah.
I'm Armand. And I'm Shosh.
We started this campaign back in 2019, and since then we've been able to expand our outreach. Our main goal is to shed light on the signs, dangers, and preventative measures to take when tackling the issue of human trafficking. Throughout our journey as Rise for Blue campaign, we've been able to work with multiple nonprofit organizations. We've been recognized by multiple media stations and Dallas Morning News. And we've been able to proclaim February as Domestic Sex Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month in the city of Frisco.
Meeting the mayor was an amazing experience. We are extremely proud that our impact has been recognized by the entire council board and is in writing on this proclamation.
So the main reason we were invited to Frisco's council meeting was to discuss our campaign and what we had accomplished the past few years. Most importantly, we were able to establish February as Frisco's Domestic Sex Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month.
Us four members are behind this campaign. However, we've gained a great amount of supporters along the way. And the reason we talked to the mayor was bringing awareness about this issue to Frisco and to help promote our campaign to the city council.
We've been blessed with amazing opportunities and outstanding resources, and we are very excited to continue our journey as the Rise for Blue campaign.
Thank you so much, Shaunik, for this information. If you want to know more about Rise for Blue, please contact Mr. Rodriguez or other members of this awesome organization. This is Vinyan Gundu with Cen10 News.
That's amazing, Titans. Keep up the great work. Now, before we go, let's have a little fun. And though I'm admittedly not the biggest fan of TikTok, it's always entertaining to watch our student body participate in these trends for everyone to see. So, without further ado, here are Sid and Jackie with a popular TikTok trend involving our very own Titans.
Music. Music can seem as an escape from reality, or sometimes help you even focus, whether that's working in class or walking around the halls. We asked our Titans to see what they have been listening to. Hey bro.
What's up?
What you listening to?
Right now we are listening to Pride is the Devil.
Hey, what you listening to?
Oh, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
What song are you listening to?
Right now I am listening to
Why you tryna keep me teeny? It's a dreamy. Wished it on a genie. I got.
What song are you listening to?
No Role Models by J. Cole.
I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory.
Wow, you guys really have good music taste. Anyways, Titans, that wraps up this segment. This has been Sid Shah for Cen10 News.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for today. If you want to check out more of our content or binge earlier episodes, feel free to check out our website or Instagram. Until next time, this has been Xander with Cen10 News. Have an excellent spring break, Titans.